is it?
Half past an island breeze.
I'm serious.
Time is irrelevant.
No, every second away from Mike is not irrelevant. He's probably going crazy, wondering if he's ever going to see me again.
You know, there was a time when being stranded on an island with me was pure paradise.
Well, those days are over, Simon, because you and I are not together anymore. We are done.
Well, she's right about that.
Mike? Oh, my God!
Hey, you clean up good.
I hate this, Mom.
Yeah, I know, honey. We all hate this. So, have you talked to Will?
A while ago.
How's he doing?
He's wrecked.
Well, he's gonna need his friends.
I know, but what do I say?
Oh, you don't say anything. You just be there for him. So is Maddie gonna go?
Who knows?
But she's really close to Gwen and Will.
She's not gonna go anywhere near the church if she thinks I'm gonna be there.
Wow. Is that bad?
It's worse.
You know, I really don't know what's going on, but maybe this has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's possible that it's all about something else.
Like, she can't stand me?
Why don't you just talk to her and see if you can get her to open up?
You know.
What? You know what?
What's going on?
Oh, come on. It's the oldest rule. The mother's always the last to know.
No, you did your cop thing. What'd you find out? What's going on with Maddie, Mom? Sorry. Hey.
You okay?
No. But I gave up expecting life to be fair. I didn't think it would be this brutal, you know?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Maddie. Mom, both flowers are coming in. I can't find your mom.
I'll handle it.
Hey. Did you come alone?
Yeah. Henry said to sympathy.
Yeah, I thought maybe you and Casey came
We
together.
broke up, remember?
Yeah. And I don't understand why. You love him. So what's going on?
What are you guys doing out here?
We're waiting for Hal. He's still hung up at the hospital. Did you get JJ and Sage off to the sitters okay?
Yeah. So why don't we go in together?
No.
Why not?
We've kind of been negotiating.
Parker, we have to go in for the service, honey.
I don't want to.
Why?
Tell her, pal.
You tell her.
Well, somebody tell me.
He's kind of mad at God right now.
I prayed for Jen to get better, and she died.
Oh, honey, I know.
And I prayed for Jack to come home, and you're getting divorced. God doesn't listen to me, Mom.
Hey, still in one piece?
What are you doing here?
Checking on you.
Sleep.
Everything okay with Dusty?
Yeah. He's as okay as he can be, I guess.
But he released the body.
Made it all seem so final.
Well, if you still want to go to the memorial service, we should be going.
Don't be mad at me, okay? Please don't be upset. I'm not just here because of Jennifer. I'm here because of Emily.
Hi.
You wanted to see me?
How you doing?
Fine.
You don't look fine. You really should take care of yourself.
Please, Emily, just tell me what you want.
I want to do something for Jennifer. I loved her so much, Al. I want to do something. I want to thank her for forgiving me. I want to thank her for being my friend.
Excuse me, Mr. Donovan. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, I was looking for something my wife used to tie her hair back with, and I remember seeing it by the dresser over here.
The room was just cleaned.
Well, could you ask the cleaning crew if they saw it?
I'm sorry, they probably threw it out.
But it was right here.
I'll check, but I doubt we'll find it.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
I'm admitting a patient.
Fast turnaround, huh?
Dusty, I thought the service was today.
It is.
I know you blame me for not telling you when Jennifer signed herself out.
I blame you for not doing your job.
I did my job. I respected Jennifer's wishes.
And she's dead now.
Dusty, excuse me. Bob was just called out on an emergency. He said he'll meet us at the church.
Let's go.
I would never do anything to hurt you, Hal. I would never use Jennifer's death.
Not even to get to Dusty?
No, I swear to you. Jennifer and I had such a special connection. I know that's why she forgave me. She knew I was a good person.
I'm glad that Jen forgave you, Emily, for both of you.
We've been down a long road, you and me. We still have one thing in common. We love Jennifer with all our hearts.
Still do. I can't believe she's gone.
I'm so sorry. I need to say goodbye to her. It would mean so much to me. And I know what it means. It would mean something to Jennifer, too.
Then maybe I can help you find a way.
This is your baby. You're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, but Jennifer wanted me to be forgiving. And I can't even forgive Emily enough to let her be a part of her own kid's life.
You tried to forgive her once after she shot you. And how did she repay you? By kidnapping Dusty. Come on, lesson learned. Paul, your heart is breaking. This is not the time to be making big decisions.
I don't know, maybe it's the perfect time.
Come on, let's go to church.
You really think I should go?
I think you have a right to say goodbye to your sister. If you don't, you're going to regret it.
Yeah, I don't want to add anything to that list. You know, all the women in my life, they're now all either dead or crazy.
Look, I do not plan on dying or losing my mind anytime soon.
Promise me.
I promise. I do plan on going to that church with the man I love and remembering how supportive and loving you were to your sister. And the times you were the brother that she adored.
That's the guy I want to be. I do want to be a better man.
You know, Jennifer died believing in that man. I believe in him too.
Parker, God doesn't always answer our prayers exactly the way we want.
Why not?
I know that it hurts losing Jennifer. But try to think about how lucky you are to have had such a great sister. Remember how she let you hold Johnny? And she knew that you would be extra careful. And she trusted you. So remember that. Remember how she used to take you to the movies? And how she used to hang out with you and your dad, even though she probably had a million other things to do. She loved you.
You got a lot of people who love you, pal.
Like you?
Especially me.
I know that it's hard with Jack not living at the house. But think about how lucky you are to have your own room at the farm.
And all the extra fishing and riding you get to do.
And hanging out with Emma. And where else can you scarf down an oatmeal cookie the minute it comes out of the oven, huh? Parker, it's so important that we thank God for what He's given us. Even if we don't have it for as long as we want. Do you understand?
You're right, Mom.
So why don't we go in together, huh?
We could say a little prayer that Jen's happy in heaven.
Can you sit with us?
I don't see why not, if it's okay with your mom.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, sweetheart, a light has gone out of our lives.
You're in on my prayers, dear.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. Jennifer would be so happy to know that everyone she loved the most would be here today.
We're here for you, too.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me.
Oh, baby. Honey, if you need anything, want anything, I'm right here, you know that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to talk about Casey.
Why? Because you're so miserable?
Because we're over.
I still don't understand why.
What do I owe you? Every little detail of my love life now?
No. And if you're okay with it, I wouldn't keep asking, but you're not. You're miserable. And so is he.
Forget about me and Casey, okay? We only do a lot more today than I do.
Mom, if you have any clue why Maddie's pushing me away, you have to tell me.
Look, I don't know anything for sure.
Well, I'll take what you got.
You know what? You should be having this conversation with Maddie.
She closed me out, remember, Mom, when this Dallas guy came to town. So what does he have to do with it?
That case, Maddie's case, it was a sexual assault case, wasn't it?
Listen, you know I can't tell you that.
This doesn't have anything to do with Dallas.
Well, it can't be a coincidence.
Do you love this girl?
Yeah.
Then don't let her run away from you.
All right, fine. I'll give it another shot.
Good. Honey, we gotta get to the church. Come on.
Thanks, Mom. Dad's a lucky guy.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Margot. Casey.
Hey, Jess. Dallas, shouldn't you be minding the station, officer?
I'm actually on my way from here.
Well, it got awfully chilly in here.
Yeah, well, I guess everyone's a little raw after what happened to the lieutenant's daughter, huh? We need us some coffee.
You're actually here. How did you find us?
No, it wasn't that hard, actually.
How did you get here?
You sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
I took good care of her.
He really tried, Mike.
Yeah, I'll bet he did.
He built that fire and it worked. You got here. You found us.
Yeah, thanks to the golfer at the resort.
What resort?
The resort on the other side of the island. It's actually within walking distance.
This island is not deserted. We're not stranded.
Katie, you're surrounded by 5-star luxury. Only Simon didn't want you to know it.
Well, what a piece of luck. A resort. Here.
Don't play games, you knew.
Did you?
Katie, come on, you know me. If I thought it was a short walk to a cold beer and a raw bite, you really think I'd be here on this island eating?
You voted for men having Katie all by yourself.
Michael, you're newlyweds. A little early for trust issues, isn't it?
You know what? You're the one I don't trust. How'd it happen? How'd you go overboard?
Well, you knew I went to go get some air, and then Simon showed up, and I tried to get away. I was by the railing, and the boat lurched.
What'd he do?
It was an accident. He jumped over to save me. He saved my life.
Katie.
After he almost got you killed.
He's been great since we've been here. Really.
You don't have to defend me, Katie.
He started the fire. He built shelter.
Baby, he has been scamming you.
We didn't know anyone else was on the island.
He knew. I'll drag you to that golfer and prove it.
Mike, the only person I've spoken to on this whole island is Katie. I mean, my one desire was to make sure that she was safe.
And he did. So let's just go, okay?
Okay. Let's.
Oh, wait. Simon, thank you for everything. Ow!
You all right? Oh, it's probably just a shell or something.
It's a golf ball?
Wow.
You knew?
Whoa.
You are such a worthless liar! God, I hate you!
Okay. So.
Daddy's here.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Casey, wait.
Hey. I would love a copy of that picture.
Maybe Will has one.
She just looks so happy. It's so weird. I keep looking for Jen to come through the door and sit next to me.
I know.
She used to get me through this kind of stuff.
That's my job now.
Hi.
On behalf of myself and our entire church family, I'd like to express our condolences at the passing of Jennifer. To Hal, Barbara, Paul, Will, Parker, and of course to her husband, Dusty, and son, John Dustin, we offer our deepest sympathy and most fervent prayers. We trust that Jennifer has found eternal peace and comfort in the arms of the Lord. Now let us bow our heads in prayer as we ask for comfort in our time of sorrow.
You weren't my patient. Jennifer was.
I know. Her health is at stake.
I'm under an obligation to respect my patient's wishes, but look, I feel terrible, Dusty, because I was afraid this would happen.
If you were afraid, you should have come to me. Why didn't you?
You're due on the floor.
I'll be there in a minute.
Whatever issues you have because of Jennifer's death, get past them, Dr. Montgomery. Now.
Our beloved Jennifer is alive now in every happy memory we have of her. She is alive in Johnny. So, hold her, not in her grave, but in your hearts. Hold her in beauty. Hold her in joy. Hold her presence now and forever, throughout all time and space.
Jennifer's mother, Barbara, will say a few words.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
I'll do it. Ever since we knew how sick Jen really was, I wasn't sure why I couldn't say goodbye to her. I never could imagine a world without Jen. You know, she was always the one constant in my life. When everybody sort of gave up on me, she didn't. And when I doubted myself, she believed in me. From the day I was born, she was always looking out for me and protecting me. And it's no secret that our family is not perfect. And I think we've all hurt each other more than we'd like to admit. But Jen never hurt first and apologized later. Her last words to me were, "Be happy." And I can't, not now, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for Johnny, to be a good uncle to him and a brother to Dusty. I guess what I'm trying to say is that from now on, I'm never gonna try to not hurt first and apologize later. Jen was the best part about this family, and I'm not gonna say goodbye to her. Not now. Not ever. I didn't think I was gonna get a chance to honor my sister today. But Jennifer always saw the best in people, and never the worst. Which is why
coming up on As the World Turns.
I love you. I don't know what's going on, but please, don't run away.
Don't touch me.
I think it's tragic that someone would leave this world right after figuring out why we're all here to begin with. When Johnny came into Jennifer's life, I think Jennifer finally felt like she had found her true purpose. And I interfered with that. I did a horrible wrong to Jennifer and to Johnny. And yet Jennifer forgave me. And now there's no way I can make it up to her. There's no way I can repay her for her final act of forgiveness. Except to try and live by the example that she has set. But Jennifer set a really high bar. As a sister and a daughter and a parent. As a parent, Jennifer understood that the most important thing is being selfless. Because I have a lot to learn. I have to figure out the difference between doing the right thing and trying to control everybody's lives. But I will not bend. And I will not waver, just the way Jennifer would not waver when it came to protecting Johnny. Because if I can do that, if I can put my child's life first, no matter what, then maybe Jennifer will look down on me and be half as proud of me as I am of her.
If you intend to stay in this profession, you'd better get used to making tough choices. What you did was ethical. If it hadn't been, I would have dismissed you from this hospital immediately. But it was costly and unpopular, and some think it was wrong.
What do you think?
Personally, I have opinions about how it could have been handled, but that wouldn't allow us to move forward, and that's exactly what we have to do. Both of us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due at my niece's memorial service.
Anyone who had the privilege of knowing Barbara's mother, Jennifer, the way I did, would know that her granddaughter was her namesake, was just exactly like her. She was charming and beautiful and gracious and kind. And our Jennifer did nothing but generate joy to all of us all the time. But it was actually little Johnny who completed that joy. I just can't begin to tell you how much it meant to me every day to see Jennifer and Johnny coming in and out of Lakeview. Oh, it just...
Maddie, wait. Maddie.
Leave me alone.
No, I know you don't want that, Maddie. I know it. I love you. I don't know what's going on, but please, don't run away from me.
Don't touch me. Okay, don't ever touch me again.
Maddie.
Thank you. So, whatever's going on with Margot, you know I'll keep it confidential.
It's about her son's girlfriend.
Maddie Coleman.
I answered a call from Maddie back in Chicago.
Why did Maddie call the police?
Well, if you ask her now, she'll say it was a mistake. But it wasn't. It was a cry for help. See, Maddie's running from the truth. And I'm afraid she's running so hard, she's gonna hit a wall.
Okay, whoa, hey, it's not worth it.
All this time I could have called you. I could have let you know I was okay. I even heard him talking to someone this morning. It was probably that golfer.
I
But you
was
lied.
planning on telling you.
Oh, when?
When I knew that the guy wasn't dangerous. I mean, for all I knew, he was just some crazy guy with a golf club running around a stranded island.
With clean clothes and a fresh shave, huh?
Yeah.
Let's just go. I just want to get as far away from him as humanly possible.
Okay. Look, there's a path about 150 yards over the ditch.
150 yards?
Okay, look, just go to the bar, order something to drink. I'll be there soon.
You're not coming with me?
Okay, no. I'll be there in a minute. I'm just gonna make sure Simon knows the way to the launch so we don't run into him again.
Right, hurry.
Wow. 150 yards, just that way, huh? That's unbelievable. We could have just saved ourselves a whole lot of trauma, right? Wow.
Forget it, okay? It's over.
Well, that is good, isn't it? It's all over for you. That's well, you've been a great sport, Mike. You really have. say, Michael? We call it even?
No, it's just a warning. Don't ever make up a lie to be alone with my wife again. This is the last time I'm going to tell you to stay away from her.
People are always telling you how fast your kids grow up, but you don't believe it until it happens to you. One day I was putting her on a bus for kindergarten, and I turned around, and she'd given me a grandson. I don't always tell people what's in my heart. But I want to say here today, in front of everybody who feels the same, that I love my daughter. That's all I want to say. I love my Jennifer.
Would anyone else care to say a few words? Then let's bow our heads in prayer once more.
I'd like to say a few words.
Of course, Mr. Donovan.
Praying, forgive me for saying so, doesn't explain how a careless and stupid mistake could take away a life that should have been a lot longer. My wife shouldn't have died. And everybody here knows it. My son knows it. She should be here with me and Johnny.
My hero.
You are the most beautiful sight any rescuer's ever seen. I thought I lost you.
No, don't. We're not gonna go there, okay? We're still on our honeymoon. So now that we have no more unwanted visitors, we can actually start enjoying it.
I'll drink to that.
You still have our scrapbook? I want someone to take a picture of us right here, right now, so that our kids will have proof of how their dad saved their mom.
On this dangerous island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, with only a few hundred inhabitants. Yeah, I feel really stupid.
Don't.
You were right over that dune.
Simon was playing with your mind. That's what he does. He wanted you to feel vulnerable and alone. But I say from this moment on, we just let it go. Like the cruise, the accident, Simon, all of it.
Okay, how do we get back from honeymoon hell?
Like this. Where's your ring?
I lost it in the sand. But we can go back to that beach and dig up the whole thing if we have to.
No. We're not going to dig up the beach. We'll get a new one. Maybe we'll get married again. All right, whatever it takes. I know looking back. I love you.
Stop following me!
Then stop running!
Casey, please just leave me alone.
No, not like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside. Don't come in after me or I swear I will scream.
Will said that this was one of Jen's favorites.
Where have you been, my long lost friend? It's good to see you again. Today the past is goodbye. Time can erase lovers' embrace. Can you hear it calling? A new day dawning, and we are longing to find love's taken you far away from my heart, and I've been here on my own. Have your eyes failed to find what took you from mine? A vision that's faded through time. A fine summer's day, 'cause you heard it calling. A new day dawning, and we were longing to find. There is a way to make you stay. Darling, don't turn away.
On the next As the World Turns.
If you're looking for forgiveness, you're not getting it here. I'm filing for sole custody. Meg and I are going to raise that child.
You know what would be really great?
What's that, buddy?
If you came home too.
If something happened with Dallas, whatever, I don't care. You can trust me, it won't go any further.
If you love As the World Turns, you'll love Intern, where drama and reality go head to head, starting July 17th on CBS.com.